Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia for those of you that have never been to my channel before. I want to apologize to start off with for the lighting. The lighting is terrible today. And I ordered a backdrop. As you can see, it was supposed to have been pink and it came white. Imagine that. That's just the things that happen to me all the time. So I wanted to start off with a little quick tutorial. I have to be gone in about 45 minutes, so I just wanted to come on and do a quick makeup tutorial with some of my favorite products that I use on a daily basis, and just share some of them with you and give you kind of ideas of how to do very quick makeup when you have somewhere to be. So I'm going to start off. This is a toner that I made. This has witch hazel, distilled water. It has tea tree oil, and it also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is really good for your skin. Because I have eczema, I have to be sure that I stay moisturized all the time. So this really, really works great. So I just spray my face with it. I love this. It smells really good too. And then I'll just let it sit for just a second and dry. It doesn't take it very long to dry. And then I'll start out by priming my face, and I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I love this primer. I love this whole line, actually. The whole entire Marc Jacobs line. So I'm just going to put the primer on my face, and I do my eyes with it also. I just prime everything with it because I love it. So that's something that is completely up to you. If you like it or not, that's up to you. Sorry, I hear a jet. That's what that sound is. Okay, sorry. So I want to start off with my foundation, and I use the Hourglass foundation in the color Porcelain. If you've not tried the Hourglass, it's a really good foundation. I love it. It's full coverage, or it's full coverage for me. I have very fair skin, so to find something that's full coverage and like super creamy for me is very, very hard to do. I'm going to take a Morphe stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend it in. It's a stippling foundation brush. It's super soft. If you see me looking down, I have a mirror. I think I'm going to go in with just a little bit more in some of my more problem areas. And just kind of fix it a little bit. My problem areas is really my cheeks, because they're so red all the time from the eczema that I have. So I have to really focus on my cheeks. That's much better. Much, much better. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer. I love the Tarte Shape Tape. I did try the foundation, and I wasn't impressed with the foundation at all. It just, for me, it just wasn't what I liked. It was so thick, and it wasn't where it would blend very well, and I didn't like that either. Again, you know, some people like it. I've heard a lot of controversy about it, and I've heard good and bad about it. So I was like, well, I'll just try it for myself. But I feel like I won't buy it again. Leave in the comments below whether you've tried any of it and liked it. Maybe it was just the kind that I got. I got the hydration foundation. So maybe it was just what I had chosen to get. I don't know. I'm going to bake under my eyes with the Coty Airspun. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. This is one of the new brushes from Wet n Wild. It's their Pro Series. It's the P60. These brushes are amazing. Now, they cost $70 for the entire set, which really, that's a very good deal. They're like a very professional brush. It's not like what you used to could just go and pay $1 for. They're really high quality. And I really, really like them a lot. I use them ever since they came out. I started using those. Alright, so I'm going to start with my eye makeup. And I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Editorial palette. It's a very lovely palette. It has nice greens and browns and yellows. I'm going to start out with the color We'll See. And I'm going to use this as a transition shade. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe brush. And I'm just going to go into my crease there. I have slightly hooded eyes, so I have to look down and kind of go up on the eye a little so that I can fill it in really well. I went a little overboard that time. I got it a little dark. There we go. And just blend it out. Much better. Okay, next I'm going to go in with another one of the Wet n Wild series. It's the P20 brush. It's actually clean. I've just used it so much. I'm going to go in to the color Take a Memo. That's this first color right here, this very light color. I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to fluff that onto my lid in patting motions like this. You can see it's very light. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it into the brown on the side because I got it a little darker than I really wanted to do. So like that. Then I'm going to go into a P75. And this is actually for highlighter. You can see how fluffy it is. But what I like to do is I like to fluff it on my eye and blend it in. And just kind of blend everything together. Okay guys, so there's that. Then I'm going to go in with a flat brush by Morphe, and I don't know why these don't have numbers on them, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to go into the yellow color right here, and I'm actually going to foil this color because I want to use it in the center of my eye. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Coconut Priming Spray, setting spray, sorry, and I'm going to put it in the center of my eye right here with this flat brush, and I'm going to take it over to the brown. So I'll blend that out just like that. Just like that. And I'll do the other eye the same way. And I'm just patting it on. Patting it on. And then I'll go back in and I'll darken up the outer V with a small little Morphe brush. And I'm going to go back into that brown color that we used to start with. And I'm going to lightly put it on the outer edge. And I'm just going in the natural V shape with it. Just like that. Do the other eye the same way. Just like that. And what I'm going to do in the middle of the eye or the front of the eye, is actually going to be a little bit different than what a lot of people do. I have very dark eyes anyway, so I like to lighten them up. And I'm going to go in with the Laura Geller New York Diamond Dust. I am so sorry about all this, guys. I really, really am. This is the Gelato Swirl. And I'm going to foil it on the inner corner of the eye. Right on the inner corner here. And I'm just going to take another little Morphe brush. And I'll spray it down just like normal. And I'm going to go just in the center right there. I'm sorry, the front, not the center. Just like that. It's a very iridescent color, so it's really just, when the light hits it, it just kind of shines. I thought when I got it that it was like a holographic, but it's more iridescent than holographic. And I'm just lightening up just the inner corners right there. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to dust off my bake now. And I'm going to use a large Morphe brush to do that. Just like that. What I like to do, and I know not everybody does it, but I'm actually done using any of the creams and liquids. So I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to use the Coty Airspun all over my face. And I'll use the P60 brush for that I use to bake with. But I'm just going to use it all over my face. Whew. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to contour. And I'm going to use the Smashbox contour palette. And these are the lighter shades here, because I am so fair skinned. And I have this really cute brush that I ordered from Amazon. It's called Dew Color, I think is what it says. It's super pretty. It's from their Unicorn series. Really cute brush. And super soft. I love this brush. And I'm just going to contour. And I kind of make it dark. And then I go in and I blend, blend, blend. Blending for me is the key, being so fair skinned. Just like that. And then I go on my forehead. Just like that. And I'm going to take another fluffy brush. This is another P60. And I'm just going to blend it in. And I'm using just circular motions. And I'm blending, blending, blending. And I'm going to blend under my chin. Just like that. And I'm going to blend my forehead. Gives it a nice color. And then I'm going to go in with a small brush to do the nose contour with. I'm not actually sure what the name of these are. I ordered them from Amazon also. But this is actually a highlighter brush. But I use it for contouring my nose. It gives a very precise contour. And that's what I really like about it. And you can see it's very precise. And then I just blend it out. I think I'm going to go a little bit darker. Still doesn't quite look the way I want it to, so. That's much better. Much better. Okay. Then I'm going to go back into the Laura Geller highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight with my finger down the bridge of my nose and around my cheekbones. I like to do this because then I have control over the actual color that I'm getting. So I just like to go straight down the bridge of the nose, just very lightly. just like that. And you can see it's a very nice color. And then I go on the cheekbones, just like that. This is an amazing, amazing highlighter. You can see the iridescent in it. Super gorgeous. I like it a lot. And then I blend it out. Just like that. So there's that. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my blush on. And I am going to be using the NARS Orgasm blush. I love this shade because it's like the perfect pink and peach color. It's just something that I personally enjoy using. And I'm going to go in with another brush. This is just one that I also ordered from Amazon. That's where most of my brushes come from. I really like some of them, and if I find some that I like, then I just keep going back and going back and going back. And I'm just going to rosy up just the cheekbones right there. Just like that. And when you do this with the Laura Geller highlighter on, it just gives it this amazing color. Do you see like the color, how it changes it? Love it a lot. So next I'm going to do the eyeliner and the mascara, and I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is the Highliner Gel Eye Crayon in the color black. This is so pigmented. Like, it is amazing just how pigmented it is. But most of everything that Marc Jacobs makes, I really, really enjoy it because it just lasts and lasts. It's amazing. And this is super hard to get off. So I like one that's really, really long wearing. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to line my eyes. Just like that. And you'll notice in most all of my videos, I don't wear a lot of fake lashes. I just don't really like the feeling of them. So I get a super, super thick mascara that's going to be very full and volumized to do my natural lashes. And this is the Marc Jacobs mascara. And this is Velvet Black. I love this brush on here. It's a really good one. Just, it really makes your lashes look amazing. I love the way it makes them look. Then I'm going to do my brows. And what I do is, I use a, no. Okay. I use a P10. It's one of the pencil brushes from Wet n Wild. And I actually use the highlighter, the contour color in the Smashbox, the really dark one here, because that's almost the same color as my brows. So I just like to go in and kind of darken them up just a little bit. You can see it actually makes a big difference. I like to use powders instead of like a liquid or even a liner pencil. I would rather use a powder personally. And remember, your brows are sisters, not twins. So they don't have to be exactly the same. So there's my brows. And I have everything done now except for my lipstick and my lip liner. And I'm going to use the Natasha Denona in the color Bordeaux. I love this color. It is amazing. You see it's like a brownish red color. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs lip liner in the color Slow Burn. It's a very neutral color. See, it looks very natural. It's not very dark at all. It's a very nude lip. And this is just going to give it a pop of color. And this is a matte finish, which I like a matte finish, but I also like gloss on it. Just one second. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs French Tickler. This is a pretty color. And I'm just going to pat it right into the center of my lips, right here. And it just gives it a little shine. And then lastly, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Marc Jacobs Coconut Setting Mist. And this is Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. And that's the look, guys. And I hope that you do enjoy my videos. I promise they will get better. I will get all my lighting fixed and everything. So if you would, please like and subscribe. And I would like for you guys to mention in the comments your favorite highlighter and your favorite contour palette so I can actually try something else. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.